One. Hey, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am your judge, MonroeMann, and it's a pleasure to have you on this live stream. I just wanted to do one before I head to bed because I didn't really get to do a long one today. I did one at the lake. Go check out my live stream that I just did earlier today with Federico for 10 minutes. It's really beautiful. Went wakeboarding today, and that's kind of what we're going to be talking about. We're doing a lot of talking about going and doing something awesome because you deserve it, and it'll probably relax you and put you in a much better frame of mind if you got a lot of stress going on in your life. Before I continue, I got to take a drink of this. I'm going to also wait for the masses to arrive on this live stream because usually it takes about a minute or two. Stand by 1 second. Okay, so what I want to talk about is how absolutely amazing. What a day I had. Just fantastic. Not the whole day. It's probably the day that started around 4 o'clock when I got into my car. What's up, Keck? I got in my car. I called up my friend Federico and said, hey, come on, are we going wakeboarding or what? He said, yeah, as soon as I get off from work. So I got there around 4:45. He showed up around 5. And and I grew up wakeboarding and kneeboarding on a lake in Maine. And it's such a part of me. And being in nature, and not just being in nature, but being in nature by yourself where you feel like you're in an exclusive part of nature that no one has access to. And that's what it was when I grew up on this lake up in Maine. And it's just such a wonderful feeling. And you'd hear the loons singing. You'd see a stray boat going by. It's super quiet. I mean, here in Miami Beach, in South Beach, you go to the beach, it's just a madhouse. It's a party all the time. Yeah, you can get up at 5 in the morning and go to the beach and there's nobody there, but it's still salt water. And if any of you have swam in salt water and has also then swam in fresh water, oh man, there's no difference whatsoever. Swimming in fresh water, and I'm not talking about a swimming pool. So you got 3 types of bodies of water that you can swim in: ocean, swimming pool, and then fresh water, either a river or a lake, but a lake especially, because rivers, sometimes they're not as clean, but lakes, oh my gosh. And I can't tell you what an amazing time it was at this lake, because you just felt like I was not in Florida anymore. I was just in this amazing nature oasis. What's up, Jezebel? Racist. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, so let's, yeah. The first person he says he comes in, he calls me a racist. How funny. So you got those 3 bodies of water, and swimming in this lake and wakeboarding on this lake today was just so magical. And then at the end of the wakeboarding, it shut down, and they said, hey, look, you can stay here, just make sure you don't do anything crazy. And basically everybody left, and we were just there, Federico and I, by ourselves on this dock. And it was so amazing that we were solitary and there was no one there. And for an hour after the park closed, we were just swimming and having an absolute blast there, basically in our private lake. And I did not feel like I was in Miami Beach. I didn't feel like I was in Florida. I didn't think about YouTubing. I didn't think about my mom. She's elderly and I care for her. And, I wasn't thinking about my problems in life at all. The only thing I was thinking about is I'm having such a great time. And it was such a wonderful, relaxing experience. And I'm going to come back to that in a minute. Hi, Benny Blanco from Dallas, Texas. I'm MonroeMann, coming to you from Miami Beach, Florida. And Kek Urop, our lovely moderator, is coming from Maryland. And the real MSM is saying yapping. Yeah, that's what I do. I love to yap, yap, yap. MonroeMann is the best talking head on YouTube. But if you see some of the videos, like we did a live from the lake today, which was really cool. And I'm talking about this. I think I said, go do something awesome because you deserve it. That's the title of this live stream. Sometimes you get so caught up in the stresses of life and all the things going wrong and the exhaustion and this and that. And sometimes you need to go do something awesome that completely takes you out of your element and relaxes you in a way that just takes your mind off of everything. And I think that now was the most amazing thing today about going to the lake, going wakeboarding, and then swimming. I met a bunch of cool people there as well. And oh my gosh, it's just awesome. Now, I want to clarify something. I'm not just saying go do some extreme sport or something like that or get out of your element. That's not what I'm saying. Because I go skydiving a lot too. And it's an hour and a half drive, which is a little bit of a long drive. And the skydiving is awesome, but it does not, I love the adrenaline rush of skydiving. I'm going again in 2 weeks. But it does not make me feel as awesome as it does. What's up, Evelyn? Doesn't make me feel as awesome as it was when you're going on that lake. Skydiving doesn't relax me and take me out of my world. Wakeboarding and swimming in a lake does. And again, maybe it's because I grew up on a lake and it brings me back to my childhood and all these wonderful memories. But what I am trying to tell you, no matter how stressed your life is, no matter how many problems you have, you can go and do something that is just so exhilarating and awesome that it's relaxing in a very unique way that you forget every single problem you have. And that's what going to the lake and going wakeboarding and going swimming at this awesome lake at Miami Water Sports Complex in Hialeah, Florida, did for me today. What's up, Imaranya? You like my dad? Are you saying I'm like your dad, or are you telling me that I like your dad? I don't think I know your dad. So I'm assuming you're telling me. What's up, Cameron? You always tell me to say Cameron, but it says Nora Hatab. So what's going on with that? It's very confusing. I'll say Cameron if you want me to, but it doesn't make any sense. And Evelyn's now calling me Monroe Pepperoni. Evelyn, you calling Jignish names, chicken. You're calling Rocco names. Now you're calling me Pepperoni, Monroe Pepperoni. Keck, I have no idea what goes through this girl's mind whatsoever. Well, I'm very happy tonight, and I'm excited because it was not only did I go wakeboarding. It wasn't just wakeboarding, and it wasn't just going to the lake. I went with Federico, who's my best friend down here, and it's really hard. It was hard for me to make friends. It still is down here in Florida. And what's up, Zaire? Long time no see. You gave up, Keck. Yeah, Evelyn is an inexplicable woman. But that's like most women. Most women are inexplicable. Angelique, great to see you. Nice to see you guys. We're talking today about remembering no matter how stressed your life is, you can do something that will completely relax you, and it's almost like a drug, but natural drug that you don't take some crazy drug. Like I went wakeboarding and swimming on the lake with one of my best friends, Federico. Those 4 things together took me to another planet, took me to another world, gave me a super high. And I'm sharing that high with you because I want you guys to go do something this weekend that makes you feel awesome like that. I'm sure you either try something new or go do something that you know that I'm going to go do something really awesome outside, preferably, with a great friend of mine. When I say mine, I'm talking about you. I mean, those were the ingredients of today's super awesome adventure that made me feel awesome. I did something that had nothing to do with work, nothing to do with YouTube. It was outside doing something physical. It was super fun. I was with my best friend in Florida here. It was just fantastic. And I'm so excited that I'm sharing it with you because I want you to feel as good as I feel right now. So let's see. Angeli saw, yeah, guys, I posted a bunch of videos on a bunch of shorts today about today's awesome time. There's like 10 of them. And half of them are super funny and half of them are super cool with me doing cool wakeboard tricks. Evelyn's dad came back home and got me a toy that's like mini food that you make, but then he kept getting more and he got me 10 of them. He's the best. I'm so happy now. I'm the best. So if it's a competition between me and your dad, Monroe wins. Okay? Case closed. Moving on. Zaire's been depressed. So guess what? Tomorrow's Saturday. Then there's Sunday. It's the weekend. Because I've been feeling down too. I've been real confused. I have my own problems in my life. Oh, but man, today was fantastic because I did something fun, physical, exhilarating, with a good friend, refreshing, being on the lake. I love swimming in a lake or fresh water because if you swim in chlorine, you get out, it's chlorine. And while you're swimming and you drink a little bit, you're like, ugh. Same thing in the ocean. You go swimming in the ocean. While you're swimming in the ocean, it's going in your eyes and burning. It's going in your mouth and it's salt water, which is just not what your body wants. And then when you come out, you are filled with sand. Even if you dry off, you got sand all over you. You swim in a lake, it is just pure awesome refreshment. If any of you guys can go find a local lake, go swimming in that lake this weekend. All right. Dafo, finally early, good to see you. Used to have depression for 2 years. I have now healed, but not all the way. I tell you, depression comes and goes, guys. Depression is not something that you beat and then it disappears. I've gone through bouts of it throughout my life, and depending on events in your life, it's going to hit you more or less. I had one big depression basically around 2004, 2003, when a movie that I was working on for years just kind of fell apart, and it was just devastating, and it just kind of made me feel like everything I was doing was failing. And I still remember the day I was at North Conway, New Hampshire, and I was at this restaurant, the Muddy Moose, and I was outside, and I literally collapsed on the floor outside, and I was crying and bawling outside on the sidewalk. It was, emotionally bonkers. But that's how depression works sometimes. And I just felt like, oh my gosh, nothing's working out. All my projects are just failing. Now, guys, this is back in 2003 or so, right? Okay. And then I got deployed to Iraq. And by the way, in my YouTube community thing, I just put a post that from a video that Evelyn found about the sheep sacrifice that happened when I was in Iraq. It's a crazy video. And you will, the ending, the last 5 seconds will blow your mind. I don't know why that video is not gone completely viral. Maybe we can make it go viral because it really should. It's an amazing thing, and you'll see something about Iraqi culture and war, which most of you have no experience with it. It's very interesting. Then I had another I was completely depressed after I got back from Iraq because life just got really boring for me. And it still is really boring for me. Nothing in my life in the basically 20 years since I came back from Iraq compares to that exhilaration of every day I might die. And every day I might get blown up. And it's not like skydiving. Part of the reason maybe I skydive is because it gives me that adrenaline rush, that adrenaline that makes me feel like I'm alive because I feel like maybe I could die. But it only lasts for 15 minutes. When I was in Iraq, it's basically all the time. There's this dull adrenaline rush of, oh my gosh, a bomb could go off at any moment. While I'm sleeping, I'm thinking, I wonder if a rocket's gonna land on me. And when we're on the Humvees, I'm thinking, are we gonna hit an IED? Are we gonna hit a bomb? Are we gonna be ambushed? Just crazy, crazy, crazy. When I came back home these last 20 years, it's been very, very tough. And I've been trying to fill my life with things that are more adventurous. And I attempted to become a police officer, a law enforcement. That didn't work out. Not all dreams come true. So I started a private investigation firm. And I'm still doing that. I'm working that with Federico. Okay, so that's something. But my dad died in 2017. It was about, um, what was it, 6, 7 years ago? And that was a tough time because I was not getting hired by any police departments. I just graduated police academy in Florida and no one wanted to hire me. And then my dad died. And my dad was like double. That was so bad. It was like, that was one of my life dreams forever, was to be a police officer, to work in law enforcement. And it didn't work out. And then my dad died. It's like, oh man, that sucks. And living with those two very depressing events, these last 7 years have been so bad. And I've been trying to, and then I have been helping my mom. She has her problems. And I help manage her finances, and my dad didn't leave her in completely perfect situation, so I'm the man in her life now, and it's exhausting, and I'm still struggling, and I'm still trying to make my dreams come true, and one of them is starting to maybe come true after 18 years. This YouTube channel, I finally have fans. 18 years. I looked at that video that Evelyn found of me with that sheep sacrifice. Look at the date. It says posted 18 years ago. I mean, that's just bonkers. I've been doing this for 18 years, guys. Oh my gosh. But at least now I got somebody to talk to. You guys. Hi. You guys are fantastic. And I'll be reading the comments in a second, guys. So anything that, just stick around. If you left a comment, I will get to it. But literally, I've been having that depression literally until about a month ago. What happened a month ago? I found you guys. YouTube Live. And now I kind of feel like all the things that I've been working on so hard for 20 plus years, it's starting to get noticed now. Because you guys are here. And I'm able to play my music. Evelyn is finding that video from Iraq just 18 years ago. And like, wow, someone's watching my YouTube videos. And some of you, like all of you guys, I'm seeing all your comments. Every morning I wake up and I go, people are commenting on my videos. It's an amazing feeling because it never happened to me before. And I would read all these YouTube books and blogs. How do you become a successful YouTuber? And every single one of them, they would always say, the number one thing you got to do is you got to make sure you respond to your fans, and make sure you respond to every comment. And I was thinking, what fans? What comments? Because up until a month ago, it's been 18 years of nobody watching my videos and nobody commenting, and nobody caring one bit. And so that depression, again, Evelyn was just talking about that she used to have depression for 2 years and now she's healed, but not all the way. It's going to come and go, Evelyn. And for all of you guys, if you have depression, guess what? It'll get easier and it'll also come back. And if you don't have depression now, count your blessings, but I promise you it's going to hit you. Something's going to happen in life. You're going to have a difficult event that you're not going to be emotionally prepared for. I'm trying to tell you, at least don't be cocky and think you're not going to become depressed. Oh, I'm not like one of those weird people who become depressed. Trust me, there's nothing wrong with people who become depressed. It's a normal part of life. And honestly, the people who try the hardest are the ones who are going to get the most depressed. Why? Because they're trying to do something. If you have no dreams and you're lazy and you just sit around your house all day and honestly, and do nothing but watch YouTube, and I'm not trying to insult you because I'm glad you guys watch YouTube, but you're learning something from me. So many people, sometimes they have 15 hours of watch time every day, but not on their YouTube channel. That's how much time they watch per day, 7 days a week. And sometimes they're watching silly stuff like just watching someone play a video game. And that's okay for a little bit of time. I play video games and I watch my friend Zane. Sometimes he live streams his video games things, but I'm not going to sit there for 12 hours and do that 7 days a week. By the way, that's going to put you into another type of depression. You do that long enough, you will be depressed. They've shown that people are constantly on YouTube, constantly on Facebook, constantly scrolling on TikTok and Instagram, high depression, high levels of loneliness, high feelings of inadequacy and lacking in mission, lacking in soul. Don't be that person. I didn't do that today. I got out of my apartment, and I'm so proud of myself that I went up to the lake and I spent 4 hours there with Federico, and I didn't look at my phone at all except to shoot a few videos. But it's so nice to just disconnect. I'm telling you guys, this weekend, and I don't care if you miss my live streams, go out and do something awesome that has nothing to do with your phone and streaming and the internet. Go find a friend and go, let's go do something. Even if it's just go to a movie. Or go out to your friend's house and play a board game. But I recommend you go out and do something in nature. Go for a hike. Go for a swim. Again, my recommendation is go to a lake. A freshwater lake or a freshwater river, because there's nothing like that. It's just magical. But anyway, I have come out of my depression to a large degree that I've had for these last 7 years. Because I've got a renewed hope that maybe I was never meant to become a police officer. Because honestly, if I'd become a police officer, you think they'd let me do these live streams all the time? Probably not. That's against department policy, Lieutenant Mann. We just found out that you've been doing YouTube Live, and but honestly, I would never even found YouTube Live. It's very interesting. Sometimes a failed dream ends up becoming the impetus for another one of your dreams coming true. And to be honest, if I had to choose between me becoming a police officer or me becoming a famous YouTuber, 100% famous YouTuber. This is so much more my personality than me being a cop. I mean, look at most cops. They kind of, hey, they talk like this, like Rocco Tribbiani, right? Like my character. I'm not saying they're all dumb cops, but I am smarter than 90% of police officers. And I have more education than any chief of police. And I think one of the big reasons why I didn't get selected is they didn't know what to do with me. They're thinking, who is this guy? He's a lawyer. He's got a PhD in psychology. He's an Iraq war veteran. He's got an MBA in finance. He's written 11 books. What the heck does he want to do, become a police officer in a uniform? Maybe so. But I'll talk about this another time, because I still have a plan to become a police officer. Because if I become a famous YouTuber, I can then run for office in a county to become the county sheriff, and then I get elected. And I've got a badge, and now all the deputies work for Sheriff MonroeMann. Yeah. But that's a whole other story. All right, well, let's go back to the chats. The fireworks, Speakerman says, was the fireworks fun? Grammar error, were the fireworks fun? It actually was fun, because as I told you, for many years I hated fireworks because they scared me, because it reminded me that I was back in Iraq. And it may sound silly, but it reminded me like I was getting attacked again. And it's not a fun feeling to feel like you're getting attacked by rockets or car bombs. But last night, watching those with you guys, and in the character as Billy Bob, I don't know if it was last night or the night before. Was that last night? No, it was 2 nights ago. Anyway, it was a great time. It was a great feeling, and it shows you that post-traumatic stress disorder can be fixed. You can overcome trauma. I still get scared sometimes when I hear loud noises if I'm not prepared for them. But if I know that they're going to happen, it's okay. So if you guys are having something that's difficult in your life, or you have something traumatic, or one thing I will recommend is always force yourself to go back into that traumatic situation, so it'll desensitize it to you. It always blows my mind when there are parents who have kids who are scared of dogs, and they see my dog, and they go, oh no, she's scared of dogs. She had a bad experience. I'm thinking, that's exactly why you want to have the dog, my little Dancer, go up to your kid and show that, because Dancer is so lovable and she loves you. That's what you need to do. If any of you have kids, or any of you have some phobia or something, you have to force yourself to get through it. Put yourself, I always tell you, it's called reframing, psychological concept. For example, let's say you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, significant other, and you guys always used to go to the local diner. And then she breaks up with you and breaks your heart, and then every time you go past the diner, and then you start taking different routes home because you don't want to go by the diner. That's the stupidest thing you could do because you're allowing that incident to change your life. The better thing to do is to go with a friend to the diner. Why? Because every other experience you then have at the diner slowly makes the experiences with your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend, disappear. So let's say you went there 5 times with your ex-girlfriend. If you go there 7 times with your best friend, guess what? Now you have more times that you've gone to the diner with your best friend than your ex-girlfriend. You're now going to have, you've reframed what the diner means to you. It's the same thing with me forcing myself to go to fireworks shows, because the more times I do it, the more times I'm not associating it with me being in Iraq and people trying to kill me. It's more times with me remembering it's about a celebration of Independence Day with friends and family. Evelyn says, I don't understand that. When I walked to the beach when I was little with shoes, I don't even know how it got in my shoe. Evelyn, the beach always does that. Literally, I felt on there was some sand on my ankle. I think it's just because I came back to Miami Beach, and on the walk from my car to my apartment, somehow I got sand on my hand. But lake swimming is awesome because you come out and it's like you took a bath. I don't even need to take a shower tonight because I was in this freshwater clean lake and it was amazing. Evelyn Mini Brands. I don't know what a mini brand is, but you make the food. Angela is writing mini verses. Smelled gooey. Bro, the people keep popping fireworks today. Yeah, same thing here. It's July 5th and I still keep hearing fireworks going off. All right, moving on in the chat. And by the way, excuse me, our topic today is go out and do something awesome because you deserve it. And I went wakeboarding on a freshwater lake with one of my best friends, Federico, and then we went swimming afterwards. And if you watch the videos I posted on YouTube, I posted about 8 shorts from today. Half of them are funny, half of them are extreme sports awesomeness. You'll see, like, yes, I want you to do something like I did with Federico because you could see how much fun we had together. And go do something like that. It'll take away all your troubles. And Rapper Gamer's in the house. Hello. Evelyn says they shoved the kid in the trunk with the bloody sheep. Evelyn, you're giving away the punchline of the video. But go watch the video I posted in my community post on YouTube when I was in Iraq and the sheep sacrifice. It's funny and horrible all at the same time. And that's right. It's 12:05 a.m. It shows your... Yeah, no, it's 12:15 now. And let me check my battery power 1 second. 18%. We are going strong. Robert Gamer's calling me sir. Subscribe to me. Hi, Angelique. Matt and Lex. Hello. Teach you how to do a pull-up real quick. I'm trying to go to airborne school. All right, Robert Gamer wants to do a quick pull-up tutorial. By the way, I just was wakeboarding all day today, and there's my bathing suit drying, and my towel, and my knee braces, but I will show you how to do a pull-up really quickly. So this is for anybody. If you need to do a pull-up, sometimes you can't do it at first because you're not strong enough. There are 2 types of pull-ups. You can grab the bar like this, right? And you're gonna pull like this. This is usually easier for most people because it's using your biceps, and most people's biceps are stronger. You can also do it like this, in which case you're using your triceps. I will do both kinds so that you can see. Let me try to zoom in. Can I zoom in? Let's see. Yeah, maybe that will be... Wait, but then you can't see the... No, I can't do that. All right, so we're going back here. I'm going to do this way first. It's the easy way, just like this. And if you're doing pull-ups for the first time, when I was in middle school, that's when I started trying to do pull-ups. I was tiny, weak, and scrawny. I mean, kind of like now. I'm still tiny. I'm not a big guy, but I'm very strong right now. oh my gosh, I was wakeboarding today. The guy that runs the cable, the guy who goes the cable thing, he saw me going, and then he said to me, he goes, dude, he didn't think much of me at first. And then he saw that I was really good on a wakeboard. And he goes, dude, how old are you? And I said, I'm 46. He went, you're 46? I said, yeah. And he goes, dude, I'm 20 years old and you're better than me. And it lets you know that don't let age get in your way. I mean, he was so impressed that 46-year-old, I'm impressed too. I mean, you go watch those videos. I go up the ramp for the first time. I did a 180 off one front side 180 off of one of the ramps. I did the slider for the first time. Pretty cool. Anyway, what I was saying, when I was in middle school, I didn't have any upper body strength. So what did I have to do? It would be like this on the way to the bathroom, and I would just go by and I would hang and I would pull for 10 seconds, even though I couldn't pull myself up. And then I would do that every single morning. And then one morning this happened. I went, ugh, and I went, oh my gosh, I just moved. You just need to keep pulling until eventually it actually works, because you are working your muscles even though you're just hanging there trying to pull. It's flexing your muscle. Another way to do it is to push up with your legs. So push and jump, boom, push and jump, right? But better yet is when you get up there, hold it, and come down slowly. So if you want to jump up, and then come down. Because that's also working the muscles. And then eventually you do this, you go by in the morning, and you, again. And if you want to just hold it, you can just hold yourself for 10 seconds. Eventually, you'll be able to do the full pull-up, which is like that. Now, again, this way is easier. This way is going to be harder. But you should try the pull-ups both ways. I'll show you how this way. Like that. So, anyway. That is your basic tutorial on how to do a pull-up. When I started doing it, okay. So I hope that helps. Rapper Gamer, you got to do it every day. I would go to Amazon and buy one of that pull-up bar thing. There are a lot of different ones. If you need help, I can give you the model one if you want the model number for that. But you got to practice your pull-ups every single day. Thank you for the condolences. I will say this. Life gets weirder and weirder as more and more people die in your life. I remember my grandma died. I found out that my uncle died, and it was only about 3 months ago I found out that he died in 2018. My dad died, and my mom, she's okay right now. She's in good health, more or less physically. I just keep thinking, like, wow, when my mom dies, that's going to be crazy, because I'm not married. I don't have kids. I mean, life kind of gets lonelier as you grow older, and then you get closer to realizing, wow, soon I'll be 75, 80. It'll be my time to go. We'll have to have another live stream all about that, because that's a whole crazy topic about our purpose in life and death and what that means. Would you salute a future soldier? Right? Oh, by the way, Kekrab, you didn't have to delete that message from Evelyn. Let me see. Can I put that message on there? Evelyn wrote, Monroe, I saw your old vids and I saw something that was weird. You were on the floor without clothes. Yeah, I did a music video called Life is Tough for one of my songs. And one of the lyrics is, I'm crying, what was it? And then I'm lying naked and I'm crying on the floor. Something like that. And to show how sometimes we all feel. Sometimes we feel like we are naked, crying on the floor in the fetal position. And it's a song to remind people that, guess what? We all feel this way. Sometimes we all feel like we're naked, crying on the floor. So I was naked, but all you see is me in the fetal position, and you see my bum for a quick second. So, and Evelyn, my dad died because some people kill him, but he only did it for a sacrifice because they blame him. All right, Evelyn, I have no idea. Oh, my dad's dad died. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, Evelyn. And let's see what some more of these comments here. Wish I could donate to you. Thanks, Speaker Man. You are donating to me. You're donating your time. Guys, we hit 950 watch hours this morning. I think tomorrow, definitely by Sunday, we will be at 1,000, hours, 1/3 of the way to the first monetization phase. And I'm doing the calculations. We're gonna hit with the addition of these sleep streams at night. And I appreciate all you guys who watched. We got 8 hours of watch time last night on that sleep stream. I think we will hit 3,000 watch hours by the end of August, which means we'll be monetized by end of September because it takes 1 month. So you are donating to me by donating your time. Thank you so much. Evelyn is saluting. Now I have a grandpa. Okay, good. They got a new dad. Who loves the 4th of July? We all do. I also love the 5th of July and the 6th of July because those are the days after 4th of July. Robert Gamer, you love the 4th of July, want to be an infantryman, true, but it's the point that counts. Thanks, Monroe. Thanks for the night stream. You need to set up something playing that will keep people watching. What do you mean, Kekurop? You're going to have to be more specific with something playing, like music or something. If we do it, we'd have to figure out how to do it where it's playing only on the live stream and not, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to sleep. I have a small apartment. I got the living room and I got the bedroom. I guess I could close my door. That's a possibility. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Barely go outside. 100. Delaware, I'm here for you, Monroe. My family's still in Ukraine, says Delaware. I don't know how they are. My family immigrated to the U.S. and then joined the Army. My grandpa died and got brought back to life. It's been a ride. What does that mean? Your grandpa died and was brought back to life? Is he a ghost? And I'm praying for your family in Ukraine, and I hope they are doing well, and I really hope that you get to see them soon. And used to be scared of fireworks, but not anymore. Very good. 18, workout lesson, time to work out. His chat is 20 minutes behind. Yeah, I had a nice little monologue there, guys. It was very important for me to share that. When I get on a roll, there's no stopping. There's no chat message that can stop me. I'm not joking. Please do jumping jacks. I'll do jumping jacks when we do a fitness live stream, maybe tomorrow, because I'm feeling much better. You could probably hear it in my voice. I'm not coughing as much. Oh, man, it feels great when you're no longer sick. That's terrible. I know what she was talking about. I watched it too. Just didn't know how you would feel about it. Honestly, Kek, really, we only have to delete the most heinous of things, and I don't take offense. I'm not offended. I mean, unless someone is really spamming, like that person's just comes on board and says racist, and I'm not even. I just started the stream 2 minutes ago, and I'm talking about a lake, the ocean, and a river. Guys, when I was here, Kek Urop was the first person here, and all I was talking about was, guys, there are 3 types of water you can swim in: the lake, the ocean, and a swimming pool. This guy goes, racist. I was like, what? What are you talking about? It was very funny. Robert says, I see the pull-up on Amazon for $24. Get it. You do need to measure the space between your door. So many people buy pull-up bars and then they try to put it on. They go, oh man, it's an inch too wide. Make sure you do the measurements before you buy it. And practice with that every single day. Like a video playing to keep people watching. Exactly. I think you can do that. I'm not sure though. Never did. We'll figure it out. I mean, we're getting better and better figuring out these things, and we'll figure out with technology. By the way, guys, Kek Urop, Mr. Goodcat, and I are very close to launching the new Discord for the RoMann Empire, the RoMann Legion. You guys are part of the RoMann Legion. And it's going to be really great. It'll be a great place for all of us to chat with one another, even when I'm not doing the live streams. It'll also give you a notification anytime I upload a video. Boom, you'll get a notification in Discord. And I think we're going to be able to get it to work so that as soon as they'll go live, you'll get a notification, not only in Discord, but you may also get notification in WhatsApp. We're trying to figure that out because we want to make sure that we don't rely on YouTube's notifications, and we don't want to have you have to constantly search MonroeMann every 20 minutes wondering if I'm live. So we're going to figure this out and make this easier for you and make it more effective for all of us so that, again, maybe we can get 25, 30 people in here instead of 15. All right, let's go. Delaware said that shocked him back to life using the defibrillators. He was dead for 7 minutes. Wow, Delaware, that is fascinating. Well, I'm glad the defibrillator worked. I'm glad Grandpa came back. And I'm sure he got some great, crazy stories about heaven. I would love to hear what Grandpa has to say. Monroe Pepperoni, truth or dare? Well, I don't trust a dare from Evelyn, so I will say truth. I will not share it with anyone, though. Ah, interesting. Do you think Ukraine uses the AH-64 Apache? I doubt Ukraine has our Apache helicopters. That's my guess, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. And hello, everyone. Please hit that like button. Hello, Kevin Fisher. Good to see you here. The pull-up bar. Do you remember when I asked my friends to join the live stream? Yes, Rabbit Gamer, I remember, but they didn't come. Your efforts failed, soldier. Let's go. So can you guys share in the chat something awesome that you're going to do this weekend? I really want each of you to experience what I experienced today. Not it's wakeboarding. It doesn't have to be swimming, but just this feeling of all my problems were gone, and it gave me such a rejuvenation. It was so exciting to just do something different. It got me out of my routine, and it was glorious, fabulous, and so relaxing. And I feel great. And all right, Evelyn, come on. We don't need no one here. No one needs to hear that. Well, Rapper Gamer, appreciate you trying. And I appreciate all of you guys trying to try to recruit your friends to come watch the live streams and subscribe. I mean, we got 15 people here. Imagine if each one of you got one friend to come and subscribe to the channel. We got 15 new subscribers. So that's great. Kekurop's going to hide from the sun. Okay. Maybe put on some sunblock, maybe stay inside. I still think you should go swimming in a freshwater lake. And I'll go swimming and pop fireworks. Speaker man, I'm glad you're going swimming. They don't run the night ops. I don't know what that's talking about. That shows the Lord is real. Amen. I am glad that you had an experience and your grandpa had an experience with life and death that helped you to feel that God is real. Very few people, I think, get such an experience, and that's wonderful. I'm really happy to hear that. Oh, does the U.S. Army do night ops? Of course they do. The U.S. Army, even during basic training, you're going to be doing night ops. You're going to learn about using the tactical flashlight, the famous tactical flashlight. You'll be doing a live fire exercises at night. I remember one exercise we had to do at basic training. By the way, if you read my book, Old Rapper Gamer, it's called To Bending and Back. Go to Amazon and search MonroeMann To Bending and Back. And yeah, you don't need to go Army Airborne to do night ops. You learn the basics of it in basic training. There's this one exercise where we had to jump over a wall, and while we're jumping over the wall, they're firing live bullets above us, and live smoke grenades and this and that and explosions, and we have to low crawl underneath concertina wire, and there are explosions going on, and it was pretty crazy. Now, I mean, the live fire above us was about 30 feet above us, so even if you stood up, you weren't going to get shot but none of us wanted to take the risk logically, and the reason why they had the live rounds going out above us, and tracer rounds too. So you saw the boom, 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 because they wanted to make sure you stayed in the prone position and you were crawling, crawling, crawling. It was like the length of a football field. It was really, really crazy. Yeah, for my C license, my next license, I need to, one of the jumps is a night jump. And I also have to do a deliberate landing in water. So I'm looking forward to actually both of those. Those will be very, very interesting. Part of me wants to rejoin the Army, the National Guard, just so I could go to airborne school. But I honestly think I'm a better skydiver than most of these airborne folks because they use static lines. And when you jump out of an airplane, right here where I just jump out and I fall for 60 seconds. When you jump airborne, you jump out and the static line opens within 3 seconds. You jump out of the airplane and the parachute's open. It's not like you're even jumping. And Evelyn, first of all, we said truth or dare. So the next thing I hear from Evelyn is, Monroe, can I keep your dog? The truthful answer is no. No. If you want to take Dancer for a walk, you can. And if we go away, if my mom and I go away for the weekend and you want to take care of Dancer for the weekend, that's possible, but you'll have to come down and be living in Miami Beach because we're not going up to Georgia to drop off the dog. I think you live in Georgia or Alabama or something like that. Hey, what's up, Major? Major says, I'm Muslim. How can I join the airborne? What is the eligibility? Well, religion doesn't matter in the U.S. military. So generally, you need to be a U.S. citizen. I believe maybe as a permanent resident, but I'm not sure. I think you need to be a U.S. citizen. And that's it. And have a love for the United States of America. Because obviously you don't want to join and then be a double agent working for Russia. That's not good. So Major, if it's something you want to do, that's the first criteria. You got to be 18 usually, 18 years old. You have to take something called the ASVAB, which is the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery. And yeah, that's it. And sign on the dotted line and then get really excited about basic training. And then for about 2 days, you're thinking, wow, this is just like the movies. And then on day 3, you go, oh my gosh, this doesn't end for another 9 weeks. And you realize, what the heck did I do? But you can't quit. And you keep on going. What are some tips for working at a military academy? I'm going to be a pilot. Can I get some advice for the Navy and Navy Academy ROTC? If you're working in a military academy, I'm sure they'll answer a lot of your questions. So I would ask as many people as you can. Make sure you use the word sir, ma'am, and by the way, if you're in basic training, don't call your drill sergeant sir or ma'am. They'll make you do push-ups. Make sure you say, yes, drill sergeant! Right? All right, to go to airborne school, you ask your drill sergeant what schools. Yeah, when you're well, you can get registered for airborne school, I think, before you enlist. You should enlist and say, I want to go military, I want to go infantry, and I want to have a ticket for airborne school and air assault school immediately. Do not sign your enlistment contract. This is me talking as a lawyer. I don't know if you can do this, but if a recruiter promises you something, unless it's in writing, they didn't promise you anything. They're just telling you what you want to hear so you join the military. I'm telling you, I made sure that I went to basic training and I had my orders immediately after basic training to return to New York to start officer candidate school with the New York Army National Guard. And I made sure that it all said that because I didn't want to end up finishing basic training and then go, hey, we're sending you off to do something. Like, no. Make sure it's in writing. Make sure you have your orders before you leave that recruiter's office. And you're welcome, Major. If you're 20 years old, that's great. Major, so go talk to a recruiter. Go to usarmy.mil or type in local military recruitment office and go talk with them. And my advice is don't sign anything that first day. Get some information, get some brochures, and say, let me go talk to my friends and family first. Well, Speaker Man, if you're only 10, you cannot join the military quite yet. Currently pursuing my bachelor's in Germany. Great. I would say finish your bachelor's and then go to the military. Why? I finished my bachelor's, then I went into basic training and then officer candidate school. If you have a 4-year degree, you can become an officer. You can skip being a sergeant, and you'll get paid significantly more as a second lieutenant if you're or an ensign if you're in the Navy. And that's my advice. If you got the college degree, go the officer route. Monroe pepperoni, what's your favorite food? It's not pepperoni, I'll tell you that. I hate pepperoni more than anything, so I don't know why you're calling me. Maybe because you think my name sounds like Monroe. Monroe pepperoni, is that it? Oh, guys, there's an amazing video. I'm going to post it on my posts. It actually reminds me of my dad a lot because I was listening to it in 2017. And it's for RoMann Pepperoni. And this one-man band is singing Hormel pepperoni. I don't know if you know that, but it's such a funny video. I'll find it and post it so you guys can watch it. Yeah, you can join 30 years of age too. The U.S. Army needs so many people now. Honestly, I think they would take me back again, even though I'm 46. Delaware Military Academy. That sounds awesome, Delaware. That sounds great. That's going to be a good stepping stone to anything you do in the future. You're going to learn a lot of discipline, and you're going to learn a lot of life lessons. You're perfect. You hate pepperoni. I'm going to call you pepperoni forever. Have you ever seen the movie Hacksaw Ridge? Yeah, I saw Hacksaw Ridge. A very great movie. Amazing. So I'm going to have to come up with a name for Evelyn. She's going to call me Pepperoni. What should we call Evelyn? Guys, what should we call Evelyn? What's the worst nickname that we could call Evelyn so that she hates it so much? Maybe Angry Girl? Maybe Immature Girl? Maybe Super Annoying Girl, Sag. We're going to call you Saggy. What's up, Saggy Evelyn? Super Annoying Girl Evelyn. Saggy. Do I use LinkedIn? Nope. I deleted that years ago. Teddy's A68W is what Desmond Doss was. Okay. Combat Medic is what a 68W. I don't know what Combat Medic. Yeah, she's a spammer. Evelyn's a spammer. Maybe Evelyn's not even a girl. Maybe Evelyn's a really fat 72-year-old man from Norway. I figured you out, Evelyn. Here, let's do a poll here. Ready? It's a very important poll. Who is Evelyn? 72-year-old Norwegian man. Let me see. Smelling. Okay, we got another one here. Wait, that's not going to fit. Hold on, guys. We're making an amazing poll here that I think is going to be very appropriate for Evelyn since she's calling me pepperoni forever. So I got to do something to defend myself here. And let's see. What's my final option here? Mm. Hey, what's up? I'm back. Hey, the poll went live. My battery died. Thankfully, YouTube, even when the battery dies and the phone goes off, I'm able to come back and resume the. So we got some. Evelyn, Evelyn doesn't like those options. Your head even fits 46 pepperonis. So she says my head fits 46 pepperonis, and Rabbit Gamer is calling an old night. Let me see. Wait. I think these are wonderful. We have 5 votes, guys. We'll wait. We'll wait to see if we can get a few more votes here about who Evelyn is. Delaware is going to sleep. You're very welcome. Delaware, if you have any help, if you need any more help, I'm always available. Please have your parents buy the book To Betting and Back. That's a book that I wrote. I've helped so many people through that book who want to join the military, and they're scared about or nervous or want to know what to expect. It's my daily journal. I kept a daily journal throughout the time I joined the military until the towers were hit September 11th. And it's my entire military journey from I'm going to join the military to, oh my gosh, the United States was just attacked. And you will absolutely love it. And let's see. All right, well, we only have 5 votes here. We're going to end the poll because I think no one else wants to answer the poll. So it looks like Evelyn is a fat 72-year-old Norwegian man. Sorry. But you know what? I really like 72-year-olds. I like Norway, and I like Norwegian men. So Evelyn, it's wonderful. Very, very happy to finally meet the real you. And by the way, Evelyn, I'm not picking on you. You know I love you. And just having fun. You're calling me Monroe pepperoni, so you're a fat 72-year-old Norwegian man. That's all. You olden man that what you be. That's right. I am an olden man. I am an olden man, ladies and gentlemen. An olden man. So remember, today's live stream is about go do something awesome this week or this weekend. Something that just makes you feel great, that takes your mind off of everything that you are doing, that's stressing you out. Believe it or not, you can remove the stress. You can forget your troubles for a little bit, and you don't need alcohol. You don't need fake illicit drugs. You don't need to be with the opposite sex. You don't have to go on a date or anything like that. You can just go do something fun with a friend or whatever it may be. But go do something. And again, I think go do something outdoors that's physical, that's fun. I still can't recommend more than just Evelyn is ye olden Norwegian man. That's fine. She's the olden Norwegian man. I am Monroe pepperoni. Rabbit Burger. All right, let's cause a ceasefire. Evelyn, Rapper Gamer. By the way, I won't call you an olden Norwegian man, but you can still call me Monroe pepperoni. No problem. Because I'm your big brother, and you can call your big brother Monroe pepperoni. Okay. Rapper Gamer, don't call quits. We're just calling truce. That's all we're doing. By the way, click like, double click. I cannot say double click anymore. Double click the screen if you haven't already. Maybe we can get up to 16 likes. That would be awesome. But I don't know if we'll get there. Evelyn, I love you, not in a weird way. Well, Evelyn, I do love you in a very weird way. I'm just telling you. I love you in a very weird way. because you are very weird. Very weird. And it's coming from a really weird guy. I'm telling you, you're very weird. And now Rapper Gamer likes you not in a wired way. Well, I like you, I like you, Evelyn, in a wireless way. So, I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, I was telling you before, we're going to have the Discord set up soon. I'm excited about that. Probably by Sunday, it'll launch. We'll do a live stream about that and get you guys set up over there. But that's going to be a problem because that means Evelyn and Rabbit Gamer are going to be fighting with each other there. Evelyn's going to be calling me Monroe Pepperoni over there as well. I look like I could use a boyfriend, or Evelyn looks like she could use a boyfriend. Montoes, the guy that can fit 46 pepperonis on his forehead. You know, that is true. I've got a big forehead now. As my hair recedes, it's growing bigger and bigger. One of these days, I might go to Turkey or whatever and get one of those hair transplants, and boom, my hair will be over here, and I'll go from 46 looking like I'm a 46-year-old looking like he's 36 to a 46 looking like he's 26. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And Rabbit Boogers, I'm 10. I've lost all control of this discussion here. All right, for the rest of the live stream, no one criticizes anybody, even joking. We're all going to be good friends now. So, and that includes you, Evelyn. You cannot be calling me Montos or Monroe Pepperoni. Booger was my nickname that my mom gave me. Well, yeah. Anyways, guys. Is there anybody can put in the chat something that you're actually going to do this weekend that is truly adventurous or awesome, that's going to take your mind off of everything? Not, I'm going to stay out of the sun, or I'm going to, I mean, come on, think. Be creative. What are you guys going to do? What is one of you going to do? At least one of you can do something that's going to make you feel awesome. Like a big adventure, something really fun, something you could do with your friend. Evelyn, yeah, and I deleted. Stop saying that, Evelyn. Nobody wants to hear that. Ay, ay, ay. I'm sunburnt. Leave me alone. Well, somebody's testy tonight. Look at this. Can I tell you this? I've been in Florida, South Florida, for 3 years. This is why I've never been sunburned. SPF 50, SPF 100, SPF 30, more SPF, more SPF. I think, Keck, you need to wear some sunblock. Stop being a tough guy. And, you know, one of the reasons I really believe that I do look so young, and the truth is I don't look 46. Nobody thinks I'm 46. My attitude is less, but it's also my face doesn't look like I'm 46 years old. Granted, I have the receding hairline a little bit, but aside from that, I look young. I wear sunblock every day. I've worn sunblock every day since I was in my 19 years old, because I got a horrible sunburn one summer when I was in the Caribbean. I was on a sailing trip. And I got so sunburned, and it was so painful. And I said, I am never going to get sunburned again. And now when I go outside, I'm wearing sunblock. And so I put on my face, put on my arms, put on my legs. And look, I'm in South Florida, and look at my legs. I am a white guy, right? I am a white, it's not tan. Some of the people, they're white people, and they look black because they don't put sunblock on, and the sun has just destroyed their skin. And there are a lot of black people, by the way, who think that because they have black skin, they don't need to wear sunblock. So crazy. They might not be getting sunburned as much, but the ultraviolet rays are destroying their skin cells. And they're potentially going to have skin cancer later. So, Keck, you're up. Get off your high horse and wear sunblock tomorrow. Every day. Let's see what we got. Monroe, those sunscreen bottles have been staring at me in the sleep live stream. And Keck Europ's been there too. I don't know why. It was a subtle hint that I was trying to inspire Keck to wear some sunblock. I get to sit here and tell what the mods to do because I'm rep. Because you're rep. You're rep what? And you can ask Monroe, I'm white, but since I never used to wear my sunscreen, my arms are now dark. I'm telling you guys, you may think it's not affecting you. When you're my age, you're going to look like you're 70. And when I'm my age, I look like I'm in my 30s. Pretty crazy. It's all because of sunblock. And don't list those idiots on TikTok who are telling you that sunblock causes cancer. No, the sun causes cancer. Keck Europ. That's probably where Keck Europ got his advice from, was from TikTok. You're what representative? Representative of the RoMann Empire? A fighting soldier in the RoMann Legion? Oh, boy. Rabbit Gamer had cancer. Tell us about your cancer battle. I'd like to hear about this. Yeah, guys, please click like. Please subscribe. By the way, we hit 1,700 subscribers today. Before, when I started live screaming. Guys, I love to do some live screaming on YouTube. Ah! I'm a live screamer on YouTube. That's funny. I don't even know what I was talking about. I lost my train of thought because live screaming just is awesome. I love screaming. Oh, you had blood cancer. So how did you get over that, Rabbit Gamer? Double tap the screen to show some love. I'm insecure about it because I have hair on my arm because my mom said it's because I'm really oily skin and it's a protection, but I hate it. Then guess what? See if you can again, I'm not telling you advice and I'm not trying to be your parent. But if you don't like so much hair on your skin, then you can go talk to your mom or talk to a dermatologist about getting maybe your arms waxed and then wear sunscreen every day. There's nothing wrong with that. And you know, when you do waxing of the hair on your lips, by the way, if any of you women, since I don't know any of you personally, I know I'm not offending anybody. If any of you women have a mustache, you better wax that thing. No ifs, ands, or buts. You cannot have a mustache as a woman. I'm letting you know right now. No one's going to want to hang out with you if you're a woman with a mustache. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do a live stream called Women Cannot Have Mustaches. I'm going to write that down. I think I'm going to get a lot of people watching that one. Women can't have mustaches. This is really important. Women, no. That's like a Bob Marley song. Have mustache, man cry. No woman, no mustache. The year 2011, sister was born. Wow, live screaming. Evelyn likes that. Evelyn likes some little bit live screaming going on. So we're coming back from Alexandria, Louisiana from the R. Rabbit's telling a story. Welcome anyone who just joined. I'm just going through the chat to catch up on what people are saying. My legs are hurting to the point I couldn't walk. Right, Evelyn, just so embarrassed because in school there's this kid who says, why do you have so much hair on your arm? Then my attitude changes and I tell him I'm a bear and they tell him he's a B word. So anyway, go to a doctor if you want, go to a dermatologist and ask. There's certainly a solution if you don't like having so much arm hair on your arm as a woman or as a guy. And a lot of people will go to a dermatologist or they'll get a waxing kit and they'll remove the hair. And then it's gone for like 2 months, 3 months. You could also get it laser removed by a laser, and then it's gone for even longer time. So Evelyn, there are plenty of solutions. Don't worry about it, and who cares what the stupid guy says in your class. On the other hand, though, you make fun of my hairline and my big forehead all the time. So I don't know why I'm giving you advice to feel better about, because all you do is make me feel worse about myself. After every live stream, I go cry while that sleep stream is going on. And why does Evelyn hate me so much? Why does Evelyn hate me so much? Right? So maybe you should stop saying how many pepperonis could fit on my forehead. You meanie. Billy Bob would approve. I'm not sure what Billy Bob would approve of, but okay. Had my dad carry me from the car. He asked me to come see me. My legs were hurting, and I said I can't walk. My dad said grab Carly. My mom said once I'm older I can remove it, but that's Evelyn. Buy these special scissors that cut a bit of it. So my advice is do not use scissors to cut the hair on there necessarily. I do think you probably want to use the wax or the laser, but I don't know. Go talk to a dermatologist or a beautician. They will be able to give you lots of options. And I always say go talk to different people. Don't just talk to one doctor. Don't just talk to one beautician. Don't talk to one expert. Talk to 3 or 4 so you can get various inputs before you decide to do anything. So, Billy Bob would approve of the mustache measure. No, it was Billy Bob that told me about the mustache thing. And he was telling me about all these girls in the bayou, and they just got the biggest mustaches, and Billy Bob would just not be kissing the girls over the. I think it should be Billy Bob talking about why girls cannot have mustaches. Evelyn's never going to stop telling me that I could have 56 pepperonis on my forehead. Real cool. I just gave you an amazing pep talk, and you continue to insult me and my forehead. But can I tell you this? You know why my forehead is so big? Because I got such a big brain in here. I needed a bigger forehead to fit all this amazing brain power. So I think it's a blessing. The cat scrap. I wanted a cat. Let me see. They ran tests for hours. They couldn't, so I was due and wanted a cat. The cat scratched me, went back, and the cancer showed up. Wow. Evelyn says, my mom is not going to allow me to wax, just scissors, or let it fall off. Even she said that years ago, and I still have it. Well, you're 10 years, I don't know if you're 10 years old or 15 or whatever, but it's important that you listen to your mom and not some guy on YouTube, right? Your parents are certainly your authority figures. But I do recommend that you do some research and show them research about waxing or laser treatment. Sometimes you can wear your parents down. The more you show it and you show them logically that you have a better solution or a safe solution, they can change their minds. The Rabbit Gamer, here's the thing you need to know about acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Wow, you had acute lymphoblastic leukemia? I'm glad you're better, Rabbit Gamer. I'm 10. She said that when I was 4. Well, you're 10 years old now. You're a big girl. So you stick up to your mom and go, Mama, this is what it's going to happen. This is how it's going to happen. And I'll do the Billy Bob voice really quickly. Very quickly, just to give you some advice, Evelyn. See if Billy Bob can help really quickly. All right, here, listen up. Listen up here, Evelyn. You tell your mama, hey, Mama, I'm 10 years old, and Billy Bob said that I can get rid of the hair on my arm. I just need to be persistent and put my foot down. You just put your foot down, says Billy Bob. All right. Good. I hope that was very helpful for you. Billy Bob doesn't usually do appearances like that. And if I tell her that, I'm getting a whole lesson. Guess what? You got to give your mama the lesson, Evelyn. You got to give. Billy Bob is so hot. Yeah, you only say that because the hat covers Billy Bob's forehead. If you saw how big Billy Bob's forehead was, you'd probably be calling him Billy Bobby Pepperoni. Go away, Monroe. Oh my gosh. The Rabbit Gamer says, all starts off in the marrow and works its way to blood, so they ran the right, but they didn't look in the right place. Angelie is back in the housey wowsy. By the way, not one of you put down something that you're going to do adventurous and awesome that's going to help you relax this weekend. D-Boy Rhodes. D-Boy Rhodes, that's Kekurop, isn't it? What's up, Big Marquee? Guys, click like, please, if you haven't already. We're going to get up to 17 likes. Angela, you got to click like. Kekurop. Evelyn, please stop doing that. Evelyn is a pain in the butt. Yeah, we got 16 likes. Come on, 17 likes. 17 likes. We're going to count to 10. We're going to get 17 likes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.1. 9.1. 9.11. 9.12. 9.13. 9.14. No, I guess we're not going to get up to 17. So anyway, guys, I want to just remind you to please, we got to 17. Fantastic. Please remember this weekend, do something adventurous, something fun, something that's going to take your mind off the regular life. And it's important to get out of your routine and do something that's completely different from what you usually do. And you're going to do that this weekend. Not next week, not next month, not next year. Do something awesome this weekend with your friends, with your family. Go do something that relaxes you, something adventurous, just something that's going to get your mind off of your daily troubles, your daily whatevers, because you deserve it. No one deserves to be living in daily stress and going, oh my gosh, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. If you hate your job, you got to do something that completely, you forget about your job for 5 hours. If you're having difficulties with family, go do something that's going to take your mind off your family for 5 hours. If you are having problems with money, go do something for 5 hours that's going to take away your money problems for 5 hours. That's what I'm talking about, and I hope that you will do something like that. I'm just going to look in the comments for the last few things, and then we're going to head off. My dad worked in Morgan City, Louisiana. That's far. Don't we all share the story with you and talk face to face? Well, hey, Rapper Gamer, this gives you a reason to come back to the live stream and a reason for everyone else to come back to the live stream, because I'm sure everybody's interested in hearing more about your battle with leukemia and the fact that you made it and then you're alive, and we're super happy you're here. I'm super happy you're here. And what's up, Jai Shri Ram? Truth or dare? The dare isn't bad. All right, Evelyn, fine. Dare. Go ahead. What are you going to do? What do you want? What do you want me to do? Angela's going to play with my dog the whole day tomorrow. Finally, somebody shared something in the live chat that is around the topic of the day. And that's fantastic, Angeli. Playing with your dog the whole day outside. I hope you do it outside. Playing with your dog inside, great. Go out to the park, play in the grass, lie in the grass. Sometimes I go out with Dancer and just lying with her for 10 minutes with Dancer just lying right next to me, and I'm studying my foreign language apps, or I'm just listening to some music. Really relaxes you. So that's amazing. I dare you to show yourself sleeping in the live stream. Nope, not gonna happen. Sorry. Maybe I'll do that when, like I said, when I get monetized. But it's a big old maybe. Maybe I'll do it. Ugh, my hair is all funky right now. So, that's not going to happen tonight. I'll give you a nice thought of the day. And again, we got 8 hours of watch time last night on Sleeping. Even if we get 2 hours of watch time, that's 2 hours of watch time that we're getting as a team that doesn't require me talking more. I like doing this, but I can't talk for 7 hours straight, but I can do a sleep stream for 7 hours and maybe get 2 to 20 hours of watch time. Fantastic. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. Thanks for your time. Please watch all of my shorts that I just posted from today's wakeboarding on the lake. It is really exciting and awesome. And yeah, Evelyn calls me Monroe Pepperoni. She's when Billy Bob comes on, and then MonroeMann comes on. She goes, "No, I don't like you, Monroe. I want Billy Bob again." Women, right? Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. They criticize it, and then you leave. You know, there's a song by Jim Morrison and the Doors, and it's called "Love Her Madly," but we're gonna change it to "Love Him Madly," because this is Jim Morrison singing to Evelyn, talking about me. Don't you love him madly? Oh yeah, don't you love him madly? Don't you love him madly when he's walking out the door? Right? As soon as someone's leaving, no, don't leave. I love you. I love you. I miss you. No. Yeah, see you guys later. Thanks so much. Thanks for being moderator. Kek, you're up. And yeah, Billy Bob is more hot. Oh, of course, Billy Bob is one of the hottest men in the world. Brad Pitt even consults with Billy Bob on how to improve his, appeal to the opposite sex. So, Speaker Man, great to see you guys. Watch my lives. Watch my old lives. We can get some more watch time, just like Evelyn did. Watch some of my old videos. It'll all add up. And watch my shorts here. I posted some shorts on the breakdiving channel too. I hope you'll check those too. And yeah, awesome. We're continuing the journey. More and more watch time. Either tomorrow or Sunday, we will hit 1,000 watch hours. And then all we have is 2,000 more to go. Oh, God. That's just crazy to think how long. But hey, one day at a time. I can't think about 2,000 hours of watch time right now. I'm going to think about, we did another live stream today, and tomorrow I'm going to do at least one more. Step by step by step. Good night, everyone. Thanks so much. I appreciate your support. Bye.